Good afternoon, guys. All of you lovely lot out in YouTube land. Today I have 3 new case fans for my next build. They're all exactly the same, so I'm only going to unbox one of them. But these are from Noise Blocker, and they're fairly, here in the UK at least, they're a fairly little known brand, but they produce one of the best fans you can get out there. So they're developed in Germany, and they design them based around German law and the amount of the noise level industrial equipment is allowed to make during the night time. Something like, I think they're not allowed to be any more louder than 25 decibels, and they design their fans to work in that kind of industrial environment. They have 2 lines. They have a consumer line and an actual industrial line. This is part of their consumer line. This is the Noise Blocker NB-Eloop ultra silent Bionic loop fan. Now this has a very interesting design, which I'll show you when we get into the box. Now I went for this one's going to be just pushing air through a case that's all water cooled, so it's just sort of going to be cooling down the hard drives and the motherboard really. The rest of it's all going to be water cooled. So I just went for the 800 RPM one because I wanted as little noise as possible, and it produces 7.83 decibels amps, or 0.001 zone. But it's 120 by 120 and then 25mm thick. Its air is 33.7 SFM, so it's truly a quiet fan. But I've used Noise Blocker in the past and they are impressive little bits of kit. Now I've got some M3 screws. Let's actually open this bag. Okay, one's stuck in there, but it can stay in there. So we've got some M3 screws, 4 of them, some flat washers, 4 of them again, and then some rubber ones as well, which obviously have to help capture the vibrations, stop the vibrations. That ones we've got 8 of. I had 7 in my hand and there's 1 left stuck in the bag. Let's move them to one side and continue looking. This is another thing I like about Noise Blocker fans. So they come with 2 fan cables, both of different length, which really helps on the cable management. You don't have to, you don't have to tie up extra length cables or cut or shorten them, or that sort of thing, or have to worry about fan wires not reaching, because this is the first one. Massively long. I'd say that's probably about a foot and a half long. And you got this one, which, what's that? That's probably about 10-20 centimeters, if that. No, because no, be about 10 to 15 centimeters. And on top of that, what you can actually do is go, well, okay, this really long one isn't long enough because I've got a massive case. So you just, and you got yourself an extra length of cable. And I really like this because I can just, from this build, what I'm doing, I can just use this short one, and it makes cable management a little bit more easier in your case because you've got less spare cables. Next we have a nice bit of cardboard that helps keep the fan quiet. You put this in the case. No, I'm only joking, you don't do that. That's part of the packaging. Okay, and this is the fan itself. It looks lovely. You've got the black frame with the grey accents on the corner and the white blades. Perfect for my build because I'm doing a black and white build with a mainly black build with white highlights. So this is why, in particular, I chose this Noise Blocker fan over others, over the other ones. So if I have a look, you're probably thinking, well, there's no cable. The cables I actually showed you earlier are the cables. So here's a 3-pin connector here. It just pokes out of there. And that is pretty much. And what you put, then what's done like that, and then you just plug each of them cables in. So I said I was going to be using the shorter one. So I will plug this in like so. I need to watch the time because I'm getting very close when I have to leave to go to work. But yeah, see that is, and then that's your fan cable length. Brilliant, isn't it? Now what I said was interesting about this design, I'm going to unplug that again so it doesn't, is, if you can see, all the blades are actually attached. So that one you don't often get that in a fan. They'll end, and you won't get this sort of wall of plastic here that you get on this one. Now I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be an expert on fans and what Bionic loop cooling is, but from what I've heard, these are very, very quiet. But yeah, so that concludes this unboxing. These fans look absolutely lovely, and they've got sort of like a kind of a honeycomb design on the side, saying they're designed in Germany. You got your arrows now which point to the case, so the fans turn this way, turn that way round, and it blows air that way. So it's the same as every other fan, but I don't think I've ever come across a fan that doesn't. But yeah, I look forward to getting these installed in my case. Well, that concludes my unboxing of this. If you head over to my Facebook page, you can find some really nice high resolution like macro shots of this fan, so you can get a closer, better look at these attached, where the blades are attached, as well as a bit of a bumpy design they have on the back there. So yeah, so head over to my Facebook page for that. The link will be in the description, and remember to comment, rate and subscribe. This has been my unboxing of the Noise Blocker NB-Eloop Ultra Silent Bionic Fan 120mm version. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.